Hi, my name's Dave Cadd. How's it going? So today I thought I'd sit down and do a little bit of a Q&A since it's been a few weeks and it seems a bit traditional now that when I hit a milestone that I do a Q&A. And the milestone this time is 40,000 subscribers. So before I get started, thank you everybody. Amazing. I've got quite a few to get through, so I'm just gonna get started with Snapchat. What do you think about England losing to Iceland? Too soon, man, too soon. Someone actually asked me what I was most upset about, England losing to Iceland or Brexit. It was a tough decision, to be honest. But I was pretty devastated. People didn't talk to me for a little while. What do you enjoy most in the Finnish summer? I think the weather and the light is the nicest thing about the Finnish summer. And I think those two things make everybody in the country happier. Except they know when the days are long and the weather is hot, then it's only a matter of time before the days are short and the weather's cold. It's a bit of a vicious cycle, isn't it? What do you hate most about Finland? I am actually struggling to think of something. Actually, the one thing that comes to mind is more about me than it is about Finland, and that is that I don't understand Finnish. And maybe that it's such a crazy language that I don't even know where to start. How has your trip in Finland been, and what is the best thing to happen to you here so far? The trip so far has been amazing. I guess I've been here, oh my gosh, a week and 2 weeks? Man, I have lost track of time completely. What day is it? It's all been a little bit crazy. I've been moving from one place to another and all that kind of jazz. But I'm here now, I'm settled, I know where I'm gonna be. But anyway, to answer your question, I guess the trip to Turku was my favorite day because it was such a lovely day. It was hot and got to experience something new, got to meet a few of my viewers, which was insanely cool. So yeah, probably Turku trip so far. If and when you have kids, do you want them to go to school in Finland? Well, I guess that would kind of depend on where we live at the time, but I've heard the Finland education system is one of, if not the best in the world, and I love that it's free. So sure, why not? Everyone does seem to be pretty smart here, I have to say. For the Q&A, I wanted to ask, how old are you and when is your birthday? The day this is uploaded, I will be 27 for just one more day. On Wednesday, the 6th of July, I turn 28. What is the best thing in Finland? Would you ever live here or just visiting? I've been asked that question a lot. What is the best thing in Finland? And it's so hard to choose just one thing. So I might have to get back to you on that one. As for would I live here, I've answered this question once before. And the only thing that concerns me a little bit is the language, which actually isn't a concern because everyone actually speaks incredible English. And the winters. But I guess you get used to it eventually. So sure, why not? Let's move. Do you love Maxell? Maybe. I have no idea if I said that right, by the way. What has been the most difficult thing to get used to or learn in Finland? Fortunately, I have Kat and her family here, which makes my stay in Finland a lot easier than what it would be without them. So thank you guys. I really do appreciate it. So I guess kind of like small things like driving on the other side of the road. I say small things if you get that wrong. And watching out for elk when you're driving as well. That's not something you have to worry about in London, let me tell you. What is your Finnish food? I'm guessing you mean favourite, and autocorrect has screwed you on that one. With lingonberry jam all over this son of a gun, this is like heaven in an aluminium box. So good.
Hey Dave, just curious, now that it's summer and you guys are at the summer house, what is your drink of choice? And maybe throwing cats too. Wine?
My drink of choice right now is coffee because it's early. My favourite summery Finnish drink is the cranberry lonkero. It's a gin, I think. Long drink. So good.
Dave, my good sir, how far north are you going up in Finland? You have to visit Oulanka. It's one of our national parks. It's amazing.
Are you gonna visit the northern Finland or Lappi, as we call it, now that you're here?
Thank you for the tip, first of all. I'd really like to go up north and visit Lapland and things like that. But it just depends on maybe not this summer, maybe another time. But I really would like to get up there. I want to see the Northern Lights. I want to see how light it is all day long. I want to see Santa Claus. The short answer to your questions are yes, I want to. Maybe not this summer. Definitely at some point.
What do you do for a living?
I get asked this a lot, and at this point, I've been so mysterious about it, and it's really not that mysterious. I kind of like making people wonder what I actually do for a living, so... Oh my god. That is it for Snapchat. Now we're going to move on to Twitter, where there's a few questions waiting for me there. Would you rather have fingers for toes or toes for fingers? I guess fingers for toes, but then your hands would smell like feet. And fingers for toes, you'd have a lot of problem buying shoes. I guess toes for fingers, if I have to answer that question. Why did you start doing YouTube videos? It was a mixture of being bored, unemployed, and having a video camera. All that time, 5 years ago. What kind of music do you like, and can you specify what artist or songs? I have to say, I'm getting really into Finnish rap. But I don't know, I always struggle to answer this question because I like everything pretty much. So it's really hard to specify one genre or one artist or one type of song. Right now I listen to quite a lot of Jeremy Loops. That's pretty chill. Kind of goes with the summer vibe too. What is the most beautiful thing in the world? My girlfriend, Kat Peterson. Who is your favorite YouTuber? I've got so many favorites, but I guess the most inspirational and as with everybody's is Casey Neistat. He just makes crazy cool videos. What was your opinion before going to Finland and now? I really didn't know an awful lot about Finland, I have to admit. I guess when I pictured Finland in my head before coming here, I kind of pictured everybody in like big winter jackets with fur around the hood, and it was cold all the time, and there were just like polar bears walking around. What is the best thing you've seen in Finland so far, and what would you want to see and experience? Actually, the best thing I think I've seen so far was actually last night, and it was the sunset. I'm gonna put in a little clip now. Alright guys, so I promise you that I'm not gonna edit this next shot. There's a clue behind me, but I won't put any filter over this at all. But this is the sunset this evening. So that is about it for the Q&A. It's getting dark outside, so I think it's about to start raining. Okay guys, so it's now half an hour later. And this is the weather now. Legit sideways rain right now. But back to the video. Sorry, I just thought I'd share that with you. Thank you to everybody that sent questions in. I'm sorry if I didn't get to yours. There were just so many. It's really nice. That is a nice problem to have when you're a YouTuber. And thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up, a blurry thumbs up for me. Don't forget, if you want to be involved on the next Q&A, or if you just want to follow my time here in Finland, follow me on Snapchat, Twitter, and Instagram. And thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time. See ya!